remember trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer, cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball, you can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man, touch hands, we bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight, it take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Got get it, go retrieve it, just short small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, side up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S, Jets, well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, our draw features two from the AFC. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They start the drive home. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big D tackles in this league. They love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. 319. Right.
They give on second to Hall. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Here we go. Right.
Fields to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A first opportunity for the Jets now inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Here's Fields to throw. Set up the screen here for Hall. It's a New York touchdown! The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that. That one right down the middle. And the Jets take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets in for the first time. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Running with Walker again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Right.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call. on second.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They go right back to Hall. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, tonight.
A pistol snap. Fields. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. Tonight.
Hall running between the tackles. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, tonight.
Here's Hall once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields now on 3rd. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Levis setting to throw. Caught by Washington, left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Levis. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. It's a 21-yard gain. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Firing one deep for the end. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. All right.
Fields out of the gun. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Oh, is in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
This right here, Kate, well, this is a performance of the modern-day running back. A touchdown on the ground, a touchdown through the air, and in just the first quarter, making a massive impact on the game.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Calvin Austin on the return. Jukes one defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Levis to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Levis. Roman Wilson reels it in. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 13-7 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it on 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Levis. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Jukes out a one stop. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First and 10 from the 41. Throwing is Levis. Caught, nice game left side. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers tie and can take the lead here in the second. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. One after up and good from Boswell. And they'll take the lead.
Steelers 14, Jets 13. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
The 41-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
A give left side for home. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Green knife. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Getting out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Fields throwing here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And he makes the Heads go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
319, Jets, back. Hey, Ken. Right.
On the counter, Hall. And he rolls the tackler. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
At the 44-yard line.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Right.
Now it's Fields. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Good. Go.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up.
Right.
I'm trying to run for it with Hall. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a gain of 4 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Headed out right. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Hall has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Peyton Wilson on the stop. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Right.
Here's another for him. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets earn the chance to tie before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Polk on now to try the point after. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here comes Austin. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Levis. Going with the screen to Johnson. Space past the 35. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Walker on first down. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
At the 44-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Now Levis. Short pass brought in. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one gains 7. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Johnson. And he works this to the 38 before going now. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Levis here on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Levis. Hits him on the out route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Walker. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Levis back to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers grow their lead to 8.
28. Jets 20. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Here we go. Hey, 321. Go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll goal his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
A pistol snap. Fields. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Good. Sit high.
Throwing here just before halftime. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Johnson with a return here. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Levis setting to throw. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Walker on second. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, Walker. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Smart ball, snap. Throw. Right.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Green.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here we go. Green 19, right.
First down, and they go right back to it. That's good for a gain of 5. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Go.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
21-yard line.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green knife.
This time it's a passing play. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
222.
We give on 2nd to Hall. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets start the second half with some needed points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, it was just a couple years ago where we saw those running backs get to the market and not get their money. Well, a performance like this is how you get paid. You show you could do it in a multitude of ways. Catch one for a touchdown through the air and pound.
Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Fields sneaking it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets start the second half with some needed points. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
They want to run it across. And the try for the tie is unsuccessful. He's unable to reach the goal line.
The score, Steelers 28, Jets 26.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Go play action. Here's Levis. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
A gain of 26.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Now an inside give to Walker. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Staying with Walker. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Running with Walker again. And he only gets this one down to the 9. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Levis. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push this to an 8-point game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers push the lead to 2 scores now.
Jets 26.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Finding Reynolds. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Fields to throw. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
Fields throwing once more. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. Rolling left, buying some time. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season Training staff out to work on him. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son. 58, move his up. Hey, Ken.
This is Allen on the give. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. A give left side for Hall. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Juke the defender. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup ahead of 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10.
49, Mike 49.
They go counter. It's Johnson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Gets him on the in route. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down, ball at the 36. Handoff running left, Walker. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 27-yard line.
Thought for a second he might have had the 1st, but still a little bit of work to do here on 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Johnson on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Play action, Levis. Flushed out of the pocket. Completed left side to Smith. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Like 13, like 13.
The give now to Walker. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Levis to the air now. This throw is caught.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Like 13.
They'll run with Johnson. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go, son. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed to Reynolds. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Yards. And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets, 14 points back. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Now Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Here we go.
Second down and 10. Fields. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready?
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. 331. Go.
On the handoff, Allen. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's first and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. Cut near the goal line. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that...
Pushing for the end zone. And it holds the football. It's not loose. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did. Keeping points off the board.
No one around. He's got space. And he steps out of bounds just inside his own 45. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from New York.